Hi, Gino.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, cool.
How you doing, boys?
Very good.
Are you good? Now, where would you like to escape to? Where's your idea of perhaps you want to get into a car or a train journey or jump on a plane? What do you like to do?
Do you know what I like to do? Seriously, go shopping. But not food shopping or anything, with the wife.
Yeah.
It's very rare we get, you know, the kids are at school.
Sure.
If it's a bit quiet at lunchtime, we nip out, hold hands, walk down the high street or go to town.
Oh,
Yeah. Shut up! That's what I do to escape.
What about you then, Gino?
Okay, to escape, I like to go to cinema
Ah, right.
with the wife,
Yeah.
and also it's the only time that the wife can talk because we're watching a movie. So she talks to everybody.
Yeah,
So it's great.
everyone wants to keep quiet. Oh, fantastic. Well, we have two ladies on the programme today. They just jump in their car and get away from it all. How do they do it? Well, we'll find out more as we welcome from Dorset, Dorothy Shire. Hello, my darling, welcome. Lovely to have you on the programme.
Buongiorno.
Oh, look at you.
Buongiorno.
The Italian hug, eh?
Yes.
It's kind of nice, though, isn't it?
Lovely.
Come a little bit closer to me. Now, where do you like to escape to? I know it's your friend who we're about to meet, but you girls like getting off and
Yes,
doing what?
I have a convertible, so it's hood down, heated seats on, and off we go.
Yeah, do you turn the music up quite
Yes.
loud? Really?
Yes.
In all weathers, it doesn't matter?
All weathers, it doesn't matter.
God, dear, it's never too late, is it, eh? You just get out there and do it. Let's have a look in your bag.
Okay.
Do you like shopping then, Dorothy?
I do, yes.
Yeah? There you go. Oh, dear. Is it like Tony? Do you go off with the old man holding the hand down the high street?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Kind of nice, though, isn't
It
it?
is,
eh?
it's
Tell us
lovely.
what you brought along here.
I've bought duck, because I was given a duck at Christmas. It's sitting in my freezer. I don't know how to cook it.
All right, it's a long
So,
time in
how?
there, yeah.
Yes, we can do something
Spinach. I just go to the freezer and get a little knob of spinach. So I don't know how to cook fresh spinach.
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Plums, well,
They're just nice
That's
plums, aren't they?
plums. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's good. And you've got the chocolate
And you've got
onion
chocolate,
tatties.
yeah.
How much did you spend?
£5 and 5p.
Oh, just a few p over. It doesn't matter, though.
No.
If the plums were smaller, then it would have been cheaper, wouldn't it, love? Hey, don't worry. Small plums are cheaper, I'll tell you. OK, then. Well, do you approve, Gino?
Oh,
do you like that?
fantastico.
Good.
Yeah. That's fantastic. We can do a lot of things here.
Lovely. Well, obviously he's very excited about it, and we're going to be excited, ladies and gentlemen, because her mates here, and they get on like a house on fire. Please welcome, also from Dorset, Pam Brewer. Hello, Pam. How are you, my darling?
Nice to meet you.
Welcome. Come and meet Tony.
Hello, Tony.
Hi,
Nice
Pam.
to
How are
meet
you? You all right?
Fine, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, so what about these road trips? Do you girls get into any trouble?
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, yeah, tell us
we
then.
just get about and
Yeah.
look at certain young men on bikes and we just have a bit of a laugh. I won't say what we look at, but...
Really?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, thank you. My Dario, yes. Go on, let's have a look in your bag then. Do you ever wolf whistle them then, Pam?
She does.
Oh, does she really?
She's a
Are you a bit of a
troublemaker.
wolf whistler, Dorothy? This is lovely. Let me take your bag here. Tell us what you bought Tony today.
I bought port loin because I just wanted to know something different than just ordinary put it under a grill or just roast it.
OK.
The onion, where's my onion gone?
Oh, was there an onion in there?
There was an
oh,
onion
look,
in
it
there.
is here, darling.
It's
Sorry.
run away.
Oh, dear. I'll give you another look. Look, it's in here, love. There you go.
Because, it's the shallot.
Shallot, yeah.
Yeah, different to an ordinary onion. And just cauliflower onion, just do cauliflower cheese and plain cauliflower, you know, something a bit different.
Lovely, the old tomatoes and rice. How much did you spend then?
£4.98.
Yeah, very good
I
indeed.
kept to the price.
Yeah. Oh, she knows how to shop. What do you think, Tony? Impressed?
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, lots of stuff going on there.
Got some lovely ideas?
Got some lovely ideas. I've got a lovely bottom.
Oh, well.
Oh, you haven't looked at yours yet.
Oh,
Oh, not bad.
oh, not
Nice.
bad. Look, what are they like, these two? Have a chat with Tony, Pam, I'll be back. OK, Gino, what are you going to do for lovely Dorothy?
OK, I was thinking to do some... half of the duck we do honey roasted duck. And we're going to serve that one with some spicy spinach and some potato with rosemary, a little bit of garlic, some sauté potato. Then the other half of the duck we can do with a little bit of soya, very thinly sliced, marinated with a nice salad, spinach and a duck salad. Then I was thinking to do a serve it with a kind of plum chutney with it. Then as a dessert, I was thinking probably poached plums in red wine, served with a chocolate mousse. And if I have got time, I'm going to do a hot chocolate cappuccino.
Ooh,
Only if I got time, though, eh?
Make time.
Sound good?
It does.
Okay,
Lovely.
Dorothy's delighted. Thanks for that, Gino. But what about our lovely Pam over here? What have you got up your sleeve, Tony?
OK, well, fantastic bag. We've got a little avocado here. I'm going to split it into two. We're going to put a poached egg in one half, a bit of hollandaise sauce on. The other half I'll serve with, like, a fresh tomato vinaigrette. OK, so a couple of starters there. We're going to split the pork in half, spice up one half of it and serve that with some braised
Do you
rice.
like it a little bit spicy?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit? That's a good indication.
Well, spicy doesn't mean hot.
No, that's the hot I doesn't like.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry.
She'd like it hot, though, didn't you, darling?
The other half, a little bit
shouldn't I?
of into cubes kebabs with some grilled tomatoes and some little shallot rings, like onion rings.
Lovely.
And then the cauliflower, we're going to cook it a la grec.
Yeah.
And then into batter and deep fry it.
Oh, unusual.
Sounds good.
Well, you asked for unusual.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Is
that all right?
Yes, that
Lovely.
sounds good.
Yes,
Oh,
it does.
yes, well. Pam and Dorothy, what should I call you girls? What, have you got a nickname for you?
The Grockle girls.
The Grockle. Oh, the Grockles. That's nice. The Grockles are delighted, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how they'll feel in 20 minutes when I say ready, steady, cook. OK, up and running. That's what we are going to be doing today. And in terms of the food, we've got the beautiful duck breast here. We're going to divide that in half. One's going to be sliced very thinly and it's going to be sort of combined with soy and honey and all that type of stuff and nestled on top of some nice spinach leaves. The other half is going to be cooked down and it's going to be almost like seared in the pan. It's going to be quite delicious, isn't it? No problem at all, Gino.
I'm going to do in two different halves, but the first thing I need to do is grate some chocolate.
You get on grating your chocolate, Gino. Sliced potatoes are going to be cooked down beautifully. Over here, well, we're going to have a nice kebab that's going to be cooked along with the tomatoes and some of the shallot. We're going to have the cauliflower a la grec. We're also going to have another piece of pork, which is going to be seared off beautifully and cooked down with some lovely herbs and spices. But what about the old avocado here? That's going to be served with poached egg and a nice tomato salad. Lots of lovely dishes coming your way. Hope we've going to give you a few ideas for supper this evening. OK, Gino, one chopping board on the top.
The first thing I need to do is for the sauté potato, OK? Because sometimes what's happens when you do sauté potato, as you know, many people, they just slice it and try to put in the rosemary and garlic, but the problem is it's going to take too long, and then the potatoes, they're quite tough, or most of the time, they're raw.
Yeah, OK.
So the best thing to do, especially with this new one here, leave them with the skin. The skin is nice and sweet.
Yeah.
So nothing wrong with that. A little bit of boiling water with salt. Just boil them for 5 minutes, and then you cut them in half, and nice and easy to do the sautéing.
OK, lovely.
OK? Now, what we need to do, we need to... You OK?
Yeah, it reminds me of the Muppet Show. Do you used to watch the Muppet Show? The bloke who used to play the drums.
Now, what... What's the Muppet Show?
Animal. It was the animal. It was the animal on the Muppet Show.
OK. Now, I need to poach some...
Everyone's thinking, what was the Muppet Show?
I need to poach some peaches here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do them in red wine. OK, so it's nice and easy.
OK, 2 minutes gone already, Chef.
Already?
Yeah.
OK.
I know, time just flies. How are you getting on down there, Dorothy? All right?
I'm about to eat it.
Yeah, I know. A bit nice, isn't it? It's hard work, isn't it? Constantly grating that. You be careful of your fingers. If you want a cloth or something to hold it after you get down a bit low.
Yeah, the reason why I'm
Yeah.
great, I mean, I could have put them in a blender, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a very quick mousse. So nothing fun, just double cream with a touch of brown sugar, and I'm going to put all the grated chocolate inside, so you can still feel the bits of
bite into
bitter
it.
chocolate.
Lovely.
Then a little bit of orange zest.
OK.
And that's it, perfetto.
Oh,
now I
okay.
need a little bit of red wine,
Uh-huh.
okay? Because I think this one here, the plums, in red wine, they taste better than white wine.
Yeah, OK then. So you
Don't
put
ask
that
me
down.
why.
And a little bit of sugar, maybe a touch of vinegar or something too for that chutney later.
Well, I was
on,
going to
Chef?
put a squeeze of lemon.
Oh, lemon is
And
absolutely
anything
fine.
that is going to...
Acidic.
Yeah, acidic, so it's going to sharpen it up a little bit. You don't want to poach this one for too long, because this is quite
Soft.
sweet, quite soft.
Lovely.
Probably
Beautiful.
about 5 minutes with a squeeze of lemon, and it's done.
OK, I'll come back and see you, Gino. First, we're over here with the chef, Tony Tobin, in the Red Tomato kitchen with a lovely Pam, and we've got some pork loin there. Oh, he's getting you to grind down a few things, isn't it, eh? All right.
Yeah.
OK, 16 minutes to go, and that's for your...
I'm going to poach an egg, and then I'm going to turn it into my a la grec cooking liquor. So first I'll get it up boiling, poach my egg, take it out, and then I'll add some bay leaves and some herbs and some peppercorns, and we'll cook the cauliflower in there. So we're going to use that pan twice.
Beautiful. Lovely.
Yeah. Now,
OK.
in here, I've got some little chopped shallots and some thyme and a little bit of turmeric,
Yeah.
chicken stock cube and some water. I just brought that up to the boil.
OK.
And then we're going to make a little lid for it.
All right.
Out of some paper like that.
That's interesting, yeah.
Like that. Like that. Like that.
OK.
Like that.
You're not making a little plane, are you?
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
no,
thought
no,
so.
no, no,
Bit of origami going on here. All right. And if you are going to be
That's time.
poaching your eggs, time, I'll give you time, not origami. What's he like, eh? Over here, the chef's put some vinegar.
Put that in the oven.
OK, it's got white wine vinegar in the water, OK? That holds the albumin, which is the egg white, together. So you get it forms beautifully around the egg. So often, you know, you poach it, it all drifts off in different areas. If it's an old egg, you're going to get that anyway, guys. OK, but
little tip here now.
Yeah, little
if
tip
you're going
to show you.
If you're going to do eggs, if you want to poach eggs and you've got more than 2 people coming for dinner, you want to get them done in advance, right? First of all, before you whisk the water,
Yeah.
right, you put the egg in for 10 seconds, all right? And you put that in, and the reason we're doing that is because the heat of that water is going to start to set the egg white, and that's what we want. Now you can whisk.
Thank you, chef.
Right, and you want a little whirlpool, that's enough. And you crack your egg, and then the motion of that water goes around the outside and keeps that egg perfectly. Can you see that?
Yeah, absolutely perfect in there.
right?
Yeah.
Now we're going to poach that for about 2 minutes. When it's set enough, we'll lift it out, put it in the cold water. It'll stop it cooking, and we can just reheat it later.
OK.
Then we can get on with our cauliflower.
Beautiful. OK, 14 minutes to go. Are you all right, darling? I think you've ground that enough. Let's have a bit of a
think
feel.
so.
OK, we've got another job here for
I have.
lovely Pam. That's it, my
That's
darling.
lovely.
Need your
That's the
heavy
pork.
hands.
There you go, chef.
I'll have that.
Lovely.
Super. Over there.
What do you want done with your tomatoes, chef?
Right, what I want doing with these, I'm going to make half of them into vinaigrette. So just cut them into quarters, and we'll do quite a coarse vinaigrette. So if you do half of those like that, that's lovely.
Beautiful. And do you cook a bit at home then, Pam?
Just a little bit. I'm quite plain cooker.
Yeah.
You know, I don't do sort of very fancy
You don't get too exotic or anything
No,
like that.
no.
But you girls like going away, didn't you? You go to Guernsey, you want to go off to different places.
Yes,
Is that exciting or?
It is nice, but when you go on a bad crossing, that's it. It's terrible.
Oh, did you go on a boat or hovercraft?
We went on the hovercraft, and it was a really bad crossing. And I mean, it was head on the table, bag under the table.
Oh, no.
And it didn't.
It was one of those, yeah.
Yes, but luckily we didn't eat on there, so we were all.
Darling, that would have been terrible.
Dorothy didn't even make it back to the seat. She stayed halfway across the boat.
Not
She
very
was-
well, were you, Dorothy? You were
was that?
struggling on the hovercraft, love.
Oh, awful weather.
We
Don't
tried
like
to get a
water.
flight home, but we couldn't get the flight.
Oh, no, never again.
Never.
And do you share rooms? Are you quite good when you guys go away?
Oh, yes, we share. And I said to her one night, I said, well, first time we ever went, I said, be careful, I snore. And with that, she said, oh, that's all right, won't worry about that. We go to bed after a few, been to the bar and that, you know. She said, did you have a good night? I said, if you didn't snore so much, I would have slept. She was terrible.
She's the one that
She's
snored
never
all
going to
night.
live it down.
Was it a vibrating snore?
Oh, it was.
Was it really?
No, it wasn't.
I actually felt like going to sleep in the bath.
You should have done, darling. We'll talk
Tell
again.
lies.
Right, chef, let's briefly have a look at this this bit of pork. I'll tell you what, I'll go and see Gino and I'll come back and see you,
OK? Lovely.
Let's go back over here. We're in the green pepper kitchen. Gino's already got the
I got
duck.
the papera.
Yeah, papara.
I got the
Papara is
papera
duck.
in. Yeah, papera is the duck. I got the papera
Duck in
here.
Italian,
which-
papara.
Look at that. Nice and crispy on one side, skin side down.
Yeah.
Medium cooked, not too much, otherwise it's going to be horrible.
And so much fat comes out of it, doesn't it, Gino?
Yes.
Literally, it releases all of this fat.
But Enzo, I have to say, I do like to put a little bit of olive oil in it.
Yeah.
The reason why is because it makes even more crispier, the outside. And then if it releases fat, just throw it away and just use the duck the way it
Continue.
is.
OK, beautiful.
Okay.
All right, getting on with this. Now,
So
a little bit of
what I'm going to
cream.
do, can you put just a little bit of milk in here, not too much.
OK, and you've whipped your cream up. He's kept you quite busy over here, hasn't he, Dorothy?
Oh, yes.
All sorts of things going on. So we got
Secret of a good chef, having a good woman next to you who
Yes.
can do the cleaning up and all stuff like that. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, where's the rolling pin? You've got to give a whack him
looking
on
for
the
one.
head.
There it is, I got it on the side here.
How much milk do you want?
Oh, just a splash. Go on, put a splash in there. Bit more. It's lovely. Lovely. There you go. Isn't that enough milk in there, Gino? Just a touch?
That is, which one?
Yeah, your cream. I'll put a little splash of milk in there.
Yeah, that's nice. If
Yeah.
you can put half of the chocolate in it, so we're going to make a chocolate cappuccino.
Just sprinkle that in there, my darling. Yeah, you sprinkle
Okay.
that in there.
Now, sauté potato. The only thing to do with...
That's lovely.
That's beautiful. Sauté potato, the best way to do it, garlic and rosemary, a little bit of olive oil, and then when the potatoes are ready, we drain them, cut them in half, and that's it.
Literally.
Beautiful.
All right,
Literally.
Then. And lots of lovely garlic. This is so aromatic as soon as he puts it in there. Now, what about you? You like going running so often, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, has it been something you've been doing for a while? Because you've been in marathons and
I've
you've
done
done
4
an
marathons.
4?
Yeah. Yes.
And good times?
The first one was a bit long, 7 hours, but the last one was 5 hours, 20 minutes.
Wow.
Did
And
it for
did you-
last century and this century.
Over a long period of
Over
time
a
then,
long
yeah.
period,
And did you
yes.
run past any of our chefs on the programme, Brian or Anthony?
Anthony Worrell Thompson.
Yeah.
Yes.
You saw him there?
I did, and have a little
One
chat with
second.
him.
Really?
Chop it up. This
had a
one
little
nice
bit
and chunky so we can do the chutney.
You had a little bit of a chat with him, did you?
I did, yes.
Yeah. And what was his rear like then?
Oh, it was lovely.
It's a lovely one, was it?
Yes.
Did you talk about that? Or?
No, we talked about going and how we weren't going to do it ever again.
Yeah, but you did though, didn't
Yes.
you? You can't help it. You sort of go back and more and more and more. All right. Now this.
Okay, I think my
Talk
potato
again.
ready.
Now, Gino, so this melts down this chocolate with this cream. Then what happens?
Oh, zio cantante! Dorothy! No, enough.
Water all over the place. I don't know what
Nothing
you're like.
happens.
Yeah. All right then. Gino,
Yeah, the chocolate, what I'll do, you make like a cappuccino, you know, by instead of using coffee, we use chocolate. And then we're gonna froth it up with the blender.
Yeah.
So nice and easy. Once it's done, once everything is melted down.
Uh-huh.
With a little bit of brown sugar inside.
Yeah. 9 minutes, gentlemen. Yeah.
And that's it. Nice and easy.
Nice and quick and
Nice
easy.
and quick
now,
and
do
easy.
be careful, guys. You see, these chefs have got asbestos fingers. It's going to be a bit difficult for someone to sort of slice them up being so
Well,
hot.
the
aren't
best
they?
things to do, you know,
Yeah.
I always say to everybody, when you use a sharp knife, or when you do something like this slippery, concentrate. Don't think about anything else, just concentrate, make sure that the back of when you use the knife, your fingers are in the back and the knife touches the front of the finger
Yeah,
here.
and makes it a lot easier.
The
Okay,
nails are
chef.
going to get there. So that's
Beautiful.
done.
That's all being sorted off. Now, tell us about your time in the hospital. You've been there for what? 17 years, am I right?
Started off as a month contract.
Oh, wow.
And it just extended.
So what, did they give you a professional contract, or did you just work there?
I just worked there and just extended and
take your
extended.
holidays
And, yeah,
every now and then. Is it enjoyable?
it is. I work for a dermatology unit
Mm-hmm.
and it is very interesting.
I bet you have a few laughs with the patients. Just knowing what your characters are like,
Can we
you
put
girls.
some orange zest in there? Because orange and chocolate, we say, beautiful.
OK, my darling, I'll grab hold of the zester for you. Okay. Find one. OK, if I can find one of these little zesters.
That's it.
How about that? Is that OK?
Yes,
You
that's
OK with that? And just kind of rub them down there like that? OK. Beautiful. So when I come back, you're going to tell me all about your patients, all
Yes.
right?
So they put it
Yes,
down.
lovely. OK.
This one is perfect. Look at that. Nice and crispy.
Yeah.
Medium cooked inside.
Let that
because
rest.
we need to let this one rest.
Yeah, OK.
And then what we're going to do now... What we're going to do now?
I don't know.
Okay. What we're going to do now, yes, is we need one metal ring.
Yeah.
Okay? Because what we're going to do here, the way we're going to do the poached plum, okay, we put this one on the bottom of the ring.
And then you're going to put
Okay.
the what? But the...
And then we're going to put the chocolate and the double cream with the oranges on top.
Beautiful.
Okay, so you're going to have the sweetness of the plum underneath and then a little bit of bitter chocolate on top, which is fantastic. Okay, we're going to leave this to rest because if it's too hot, the cream is going to fluff down.
Beautiful. I'll put it in the freezer for you, sure.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Here that
that's
goes
done.
in there.
This
OK, one plate in
fantastic.
the freezer. Let's just pop that on the top there. Keep that nice and cool.
Thank you very much, Ainsley.
OK, I'll
Thank
come
you.
back and see you and
No problem.
Dorothy in a moment. Let's get back over here. We've got about 6 minutes to go now, ladies and gentlemen. Time is moving on. The chef's already poaching off his cauliflower in these a la Grecque style. So what's in there? You've got the vinegar. I've seen you put the medicinal what, chef?
Vinegar, I'll put some thyme and rosemary in there, a little bit of basil, some pepper, a bay leaf, and I'll put a little bit of tomato puree, so a la Grecque becomes Portuguese
Yeah.
with the addition of puree.
All right then, fair enough.
Apparently.
Hey, is that all you've been doing, slicing up tomatoes?
No, I've done the cauliflower and I've done the butter.
Oh, you've done a bit then, haven't
So
you?
I've done a little bit.
Yeah, keep yourself going.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right then, and these are the little kebabs, Tom,
Yeah,
which we
sorry.
do have to get on quite quickly.
Yeah.
Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. This
The pan's nearly hot.
tomatoes.
The pan's nearly hot.
There we are. And loin of pork is good for making kebabs. Would you recommend that?
It is,
Tony?
yeah. I love pork. It's so versatile. It's such a great meat. Not enough people
Okay,
use it.
then.
And British pork's
All right,
fabulous.
bit of salt and pepper on them. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've got the pan on there. You can season the middle on.
Okay, beautiful.
They're going to cook really, really quickly, Ainsley.
Okay, chef. We've got about 5 minutes to go, so you've got time
we're fine,
to
we're fine.
get that down. Lovely. Now, what about you? I've just been talking to Dorothy there about going running, but Pam, you just started your own sort of personal fitness programme, haven't
Yes,
you?
I have. I've been doing it for about a couple of months now. I
Yeah.
just decided, my age and that, I needed to do something. I'd put on too much weight through illness, and I thought, right, I'm going to go and get a personal trainer. And he's got his own gym, and it's just me and him, one-to-one. And I think a lot more people should do it.
Sure.
You know.
So I think a lot of people get put off, don't they? 'Cause
Yes.
it's just too busy in the gym.
Yes,
They'll look
yeah,
at my body,
yeah,
they'll
yeah.
start sort of...
That's it. I
you
would
know.
never have gone. But,
Yeah.
you know, this is great. It's just one-to-one. Just me.
And how many times a week?
I go twice a week at the moment.
Oh, for an hour each time?
An hour each time.
And
it
how do you feel?
kills
Do you
me.
feel better?
Oh, I do. I feel a lot better. I've got a long way to go, but I'll get there. You know.
And what was it like when you first started then? Just
Terrible. I couldn't breathe.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't get my breath. I was terrible. And everyone kept saying, oh, you've got to do something, you've got to do something. But now I can breathe.
Yeah. And
Normal.
so, all right. And so you switch off, and you go down the pub and you go to the dartboard, don't you?
Yeah, go and play darts. That's it. We go and have a game.
And you have a league.
Yes, yeah. It varies in age from 15 to 84.
84?
Yeah.
Who's 84?
My mum, and she's partially sighted, and she still plays darts.
Really? Does she have to get a bit closer to the
Oh yeah, she
dartboard?
steps. The line's about here, and she's about over there. You know, but they don't care. It's all good fun. We
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Oh, how
you know,
lovely.
Yeah, so everyone enjoys it. They're a good crowd.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah,
Do you play darts, Tony?
I do, mate. I do. As you know, Ains, because I've beaten you quite a few times, to be honest.
Oh, good.
Thanks, Tone. OK, tell us about what you've got here, your custard. Hollandaise, I
Right,
know.
that's hollandaise, yeah. That's an egg yolk, a little bit of vinegar.
Yeah.
Normally you'd reduce your vinegar down with some peppercorns and stuff, but a bit short of time.
OK, and we're cooking this over a bain-marie.
Over a bain-marie.
Which is a
we need to-
bain-marie, it's just a saucepan with water underneath, OK? And the heat from the water...
Can you
that's
just
not
keep whisking that
That's not
for me,
water,
though?
that's the
collie.
vinegar and everything else. But heat underneath, that cooks out the egg yolks, and then you can start to incorporate the butter into it, which you've got here. OK, my darling, you
Right,
keep
so I've
stirring
got the
that around.
cauliflower here, Ainsley.
There you go.
Which we
Yeah, tell me about the
which we've
cauliflower you're
cooked in
doing
that
there.
beautiful liquor, so it started to suck up all that lovely flavour. We're going to put a bit of flour on there now,
Yeah.
and then into some batter, which we've made here with some self-raising flour and fizzy water.
Yeah. You happy with that? OK, we're nearing the end of that now. We've just got a little bit more butter to go in there, and that's it.
Thank you.
Nice and slowly you add it. There you go.
It's a bit too fast then.
I know it is, but we've got the egg
it's-
yolks in there.
it's nice.
And normally you do a little bit of a vinegar reduction. You can
Oh,
put some
right.
tarragon leaves or parsley leaves in there and some peppercorns if you want. OK.
Right.
And we'll get into a nice consistency. And you slowly add the butter, otherwise it will split. All right, you end up with a kind of almost like a sort of, how would you describe that consistency? Like a...
What, once it splits, or...?
No, it's not split. It's perfectly all right,
OK,
Tone.
it should be like a frothy, light, delicious...
Creme
eggy,
anglaise,
buttery
maybe.
sauce.
There you go. It's a bit more
Coated
like a creme
consistency,
anglaise, I
yeah.
think. That's lovely. OK, lovely talking to you. We've got the... there we are. Just roll those over there. We've got the ducks looking really good. I mean, pork, I'm getting
we knew
confused
that.
between the two.
Let you
But
off.
I'm
I
going
didn't
down
wanna
the other
say-
end. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. OK, we've got the cappuccino here.
Well,
Look
what
at
is... See, the secret of a good cappuccino is make sure that there is a lot of air inside.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I done, I got all the cream, the milk, the chocolate, and this is fantastic. If we had some biscuits, you got some biscuits?
No. Unfortunately, no.
sorry, why?
In my pocket, maybe, yeah?
Okay.
What's he like? So what about your patients, then? You say play 1 or 2 tricks on them?
Yes, by getting a pair of rubber gloves and filling it with ice, putting it at the bottom of the bed, so when they go and get into bed, they have this cold, don't know what at the bottom. Apple pie beds.
Yes, until
The
you
old
get in your
fashioned-
legs only go
Yes.
halfway. 1.5 minutes. Oh,
Yes.
lovely. And how long do you think you're going to continue to do that for? Is it just something that you enjoy
I
and you take it
thoroughly
a day
enjoy
as it
it.
comes, yeah?
Yes.
And what about travelling? You're going to do a lot more of that,
Oh
getting in
yes,
the car?
I've got to get it, do some more travelling. Maybe Paris this year.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Oh, no, we'll have to wait and see. Well, I think you've got a lovely, all sorts of lovely goodies
know, it's
coming your
lovely,
way,
isn't
haven't we? We've got the duck, which is beautiful and rare there. We are pink, if you like. We've got the salty potatoes. We've got a chocolate mousse. About 1 minute to go, Gino.
Oh, Gino.
Start thinking about
can
that.
we have
We've got
the thing
plums
from
and
the
everything.
fridge, please?
All right, then, there we are. Can you get that up the top? That's it. Let's take that ice off the top there, my love, and away you go. That's it. OK, ladies and gentlemen, remember, audience, you're voting for what the chefs did with the ingredients they were given. Think about that. How creative have they been? It's all down to you. You're going to see the end results very, very shortly here. All right, and remember all those lovely ingredients, which I'm going to remind you of in just a few moments. But first, let's get this food out. OK, you've got about 30 seconds to go. Let's get this food going here. All right, now, what about getting those out of the fryer? All right, here we go. 20 seconds to go. You going to be all right there,
Yeah,
Tone?
we're fine.
Yeah, lovely. There we are. Audience, let's count down. 10, 9,
It's all right.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop! Kitchen! Okay, all looking good, all coming together at the last second. To remind you of what our chef started off with, Gino Campo had in his bag a duck breast, some new potatoes, 3 plums, a bag of spinach, dark chocolate and a red onion, whilst Tobin had pork loin, basmati rice, cherry tomatoes, an avocado, a large cauliflower and a banana shallot. Well, the Grockles can't wait to taste their food, can you, girls,
We
eh?
can't.
All right, you pick up your cutlery then, Dorothy. Have a bit of a go. Tell us what you think.
Looks
What about a
lovely.
name, please, chef?
Well, this menu will never plummet. It will always be on top of the bill.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
He says it with such enthusiasm, doesn't he? You can't help but just sort of love it. OK, Gino, what did you do with your ingredients?
Okay, what I done? I did here honey roasted duck with the sesame seeds on top, served on a spicy spinach with onion and sauteed potato. On the other side, I did some duck marinated in soya sauce, a little bit of honey again with lemon juice, and I served that with a plum chutney made with lime juice and brown sugar and with spinach leaves. Here I did some poached plum in red wine, served with a very quick chocolate mousse.
Yeah.
Okay, nice with oranges inside, a nice texture. And here I did a chocolate cappuccino.
Yeah. Oh, have a taste of your cappuccino.
Pam. It's lovely.
Oh,
Shut up,
Pam.
it's chocolate.
Yes. She's in her element, aren't you? How's that, darling?
Oh, can I come again?
Of course you can. Gino's your personal chef.
Oh,
Forget personal
lovely.
trainer, love. You want a personal chef.
Perfect.
Well done, Gino. Very
Lovely.
nice indeed. Your go, Pam. You pick up your cutlery.
just gonna
have a
stick a
go.
few
Tell
little
us what
bits.
you
I'm gonna
think.
cheat a little bit
Okay. A little bit more green just to finish that off. What about a name, please, chef?
Well, I think this dish is going to be pork of the town because with such a lot to do, I haven't finished yet, with such a lot to do, I really had to rise to the occasion.
Okay, what did you do with the ingredients?
Okay, with the first of all, we got the rice on. We sweated off a little bit of shallots with some turmeric. Shallots, turmeric. We put a little bit of salt in there, some fresh thyme, and we sautéed the shallots off with the rice. Got some chicken stock in there, covered it with a piece of greaseproof paper, got it in the oven. We then crushed up our coriander and cumin seeds, a little bit of honey, sesame seeds, and we put the and some sages also. Put half of the pork fillet in there.
Yeah.
Roasted that off. And here we made a tomato vinaigrette, chopped up the tomatoes, we put a little bit of vinegar in there, some shallots and some basil olive oil. We poached an egg, we made some hollandaise sauce. We just made a little kebab here. We made a batter for our cauliflower. There you go, look at that.
Oh, beautiful.
And we cooked that in white wine vinegar, peppercorns, bay leaves and lots of other stuff, and then we deep fried it off.
Yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I want to try that
Fantastic.
cauliflower.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
unusual.
she's trying everything.
Pick it up.
Oh, yeah.
I think, yes. Oh, go and have a try that one, then, Dove. What do you think?
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah?
Absolutely unusual, that. That's beautiful taste.
Nice?
Really nice.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's beautiful. There you go. Hardly surprising. But what about our studio audience? Is it going to be a green pepper day or a red tomato one? Let's find out as we ask them all to please vote now. Well, up they go, and look at this. This is quite a close one, isn't it? But there's a few more. Green pepper! Oh, how was that for you?
Oh, lovely.
She's delighted, so excited. £100 spending money
Thank
there for you.
you.
Thanks so much for coming on the show, telling
No,
us
thank
about
you
all
for
your
having us.
exploits and all your travels and stuff. And good luck for the future.
Yeah. Fancy dinner out?
Yeah, there you go. Isn't it nice? You're sharing it with her, mate. Thanks
Thank
so much,
you
my
very
darling.
much.
Take care. God bless. Well done to you, Gino.
Thank you, thank
Always a
you.
pleasure. Hey, she gets the money, but you get the hamper. Yes, indeed. Lovely, really silly cook hamper for you to take away.
Thank you very much.
Lovely recipe
Yes,
idea from our
yeah,
chef, Tony
yeah.
Tobin. Come and join us, guys, because there's more on the way, ladies and
bringing the
gentlemen.
chocolate
Courtesy of our quickie bags. Just say a very big thank you to best of friends,
Thank you.
the Grockles, Dorothy and Pam. Okay, let's have a look and see what our chefs can do with this little lot. Well done. Well, you say. Tiger prawns, we've got cucumber, we've got salad onions, we've got some glass noodles, we've got lemongrass, and we have a couple of carrots. Oh, a bit of a sort of Asian feel to this lot, I think you'll agree, everyone. But what will our chefs do with it? We're about to find out. Tony Tobin.
OK. Prawns... what are these called? Noodles.
Yeah,
like
glass
a noodle,
noodles.
lovely glass noodle salad. Don't laugh. Glass noodle salad with some prawns in it, and yeah, you know, some chilli and some lemongrass and spring onions. That'd be really nice. Then we could use some of the lemongrass to skewer some of the prawns. So we do like a little skewer with lemongrass, and maybe hot and sweet syrup. Cucumber soup would be quite nice.
This is a crazy bag.
I know. It is a crazy bag, but it's got potential.
What to do with a cucumber?
The soup. Soup, as Tony was saying, maybe you could make a lovely cucumber salad because it's Asian, so a cucumber salad would be.
I don't like cucumber.
Oh,
No, actually, how about if we do kind of a prawn, like prawn on toast with a cucumber salsa kind of thing, you know, marinated with balsamic vinegar, stuff like that.
yeah.
Oh, a yosha pudding.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we can do that with the noodles.
Okay.
Then we can do some skewers of prawns with a spring onion and a little bit of cucumber. What? No?
Lots of things with cucumber going on here, ladies
And
and
then
gentlemen.
we can do some...
Like a broth. You've got all the shells coming from the prawns. You can do a lovely broth. And we
like
can
a
have
broth?
vermicelli.
A nice broth? That's good.
I'm giving them all the ideas here. OK, well, Gino's obviously a little bit confused. Tony kind of thinks he can grasp hold of these ingredients and turn them into something, but it depends what our studio audience want to see. The confused or the...
Hey, let's go with Gino and have a laugh.
Yeah.
No, don't do that, no. He does the cucumber soup, which is nice.
What's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Green peppers, red tomatoes. You all please vote now. And up they go. And
What's wrong with you people?
There you go. Well, Gino, look at this. Hey, you're a bit excited, aren't you, Gino? You've got nothing to be excited about because you're going to have to help Tony Tobin. Let's get cooking. All right. All right, Tony, your 10 minutes cooking time starts now. What can I do for you, chef?
OK, we're going to skewer some prawns. Age, you can stop peeling. That's
OK.
what you do.
Lovely. What about Gino down there?
Gino, do you want to make me some...
What do you want me to do?
toast?
Prawns? OK.
Yeah, please.
OK.
I'm
Put
going
these prawns
to
off
do a
there.
salad. Let me see.
Beautiful. You're big... Yeah, what about the king prawn, Tone? Tell us a little bit about these.
Oh, I love prawns. Do you love prawns?
Yeah, I think they're great, the tiger prawns. There's so many different varieties, aren't there?
The best
Loads
thing-
of different varieties. And the price varies so much, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. When you go out and buy them, they're not particularly cheap to buy, but my word, it's just such a lovely flavour.
And the main thing is, when you do buy king prawns, is just make sure you get someone to peel them for you. Because they make your hands stink. Yeah?
Thanks, Tony.
I'm just kidding, you know.
I know that, mate. All
I'm
right,
going to
Les.
make a bit of a soup as well. Let me just Now, these will just soak and they'll soften up.
OK.
They'll be perfect for a
Do you
salad.
think I can take some of the prawns?
Yeah. How many do you want? 3?
4.
Give him 3. That's
Three? Yeah, give him 3 of those. Why don't you peel your own prawns?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, take what you want. Honestly, it doesn't matter, Gino. I really don't mind.
I'll take the veno.
Yeah, you could help me peel them whilst you're standing here.
I got the prawn toast to do.
So what? God dear, what they like, these chefs. You can't get the staff these days, can you?
Just can't get them, mate, I tell
Eh?
you.
There we are. Right, now, peel those all down. What are you going to be starting off there, Tony? Just finding out a way
Do you know how to work this?
Yeah, what do you want to do? Strips?
Yeah.
Or slices?
Strips.
There we are. If you turn that, rotate that round, that you can get just a clean blade. You've got to lift that up, push that back down. In order
No, I
to...
want that. I want that.
OK, well, go for it.
What's that, though?
Hey, we'll put that down.
Oh, OK. Silly Tony.
2 men in the kitchen.
Oh, lovely. 2 minutes gone already now,
Never
guys.
trust 2 men in a kitchen.
Yeah.
Right, Tone, I'm
some
going to try and get
carrots.
these... let's get these in that broth and as quickly as we can.
Yep.
Get them nicely... get some flavour in here. There you go. OK, and a bit of water on top of that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And you know when you put these quickie bags together, when you put things like carrots in there, could you just peel them before you...
You'd like me to get away with a lot more, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
All right, then.
And now I need some prawns for my salad, because I've obviously got to put prawns in my prawn salad.
OK, that's going to be hot-handled there, Chef.
OK, lovely.
OK, Gino, tell me how you're doing the prawn toast.
OK, I took the vein off of the prawns.
Yeah.
OK, then I put them in a blender and I put a little bit of parsley, a little bit of olive oil, and then a little bit of salt and pepper. OK, then I cut the bread quite thinly.
Yeah.
OK, and then very simple, you spread on the bread, then you have a nice hot pan with a little bit of olive oil, you put them with the prawns down, so you cook them like that, and then you cut them in a little triangle or whatever you want.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yep.
And sprinkle some sesame seeds on top.
Yeah, I'm going to put then, do you want me to put it before?
Yeah, before. It's nice to put it before. It's a little sesame prawn toast. It really is lovely.
And I'm going to put some sesame seed on top. And then I'm going to do some of these fluffy noodles. What are the noodles?
What's that, Chef?
I'm going to deep fry some of this one.
OK,
so they're gonna be all
beautiful, fluff up, beautiful.
Yeah, this is fine.
OK, lovely, lovely, lovely. No problem at all. All right, Chef, how many of these do you want me to just put all of them on the skewer here?
Yeah, no, because I need a couple for my salad.
OK, so you can
so
start chartering those now.
I love those. Yeah.
There you
just
go.
work that through there.
And there's all the lovely flavour of the lemongrass will penetrate into the prawn, won't it?
It
You've
will.
got all the lovely oils and stuff, like all those citrusy flavours will penetrate into the meat. You just use them as a skewer, which I'm going to do here now.
Don't forget the cucumber soup.
Yeah, I know. We'll fly on that, don't worry.
Okay.
OK. Lovely. Can I get that through there without... Now I need to add a little slit here, just to kind of help that through. OK, right. One prawn going in here. There we are. Fantastic. All right, that's coming along. And tell us about that salad. What flavours are you going to put in there?
OK, so
like a dressing.
I've got, what have I got in there? Cucumber, carrot, spring onion. I'm going to put some lime segments in there. I'm going to put some coriander and mint and chilli. And then I'm going to put some prawns in there. And then obviously the noodles. And then a bit of soy and sesame. And I might put some sesame seeds in there. And I'll put a little bit of salt and pepper in there. Is that enough?
I'm adding to add a little bit of flavour as we go along here, Chef, because I'm a bit worried about the old time. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Just a little bit of that. OK, we're just past halfway now, gentlemen. The broth is ready. We're going to get our noodles in here now. And let's just transfer that to another saucepan. OK. Now, the idea is what we're trying to do is get as much flavour as we can into our broth. And you can see already, well, I'll pour this in here, and you can see that the prawns and everything, they've already changed colour. That's all our lovely flavour that's been taken out of those. They're cooked through, and that's going into our broth. All right.
Got that. There's something else that I was going to do.
There we are. Right, what about that cucumber soup? Should we get Gino to make it?
Yeah, Gino.
I'm busy with the prawn on toast.
No, it's all right. We've got the mini blitzer down here. Don't worry, Gino. We'll be all right,
I think a little bit of, obviously, cucumber in there, put a bit of spring onion, a little bit of yoghurt, some mint, blitz it all up with some ice, Ames. What do you think?
OK.
Can I borrow some of the cucumber?
You can.
Hey, look at those. Look at these. Beautiful. Let me just roll that over. Oh, fantastic. And the lemongrass, don't worry about it, guys. It will be a little bit chewy. You're probably thinking, can you eat that? Well, it'll be a little bit chewy, but what we're really trying to do is get the flavour out of that going into our prawns, all right? But certainly, by all means, you can have a little bit of a nibble, but it is a bit coarse and a bit chewy. OK, let's get the... Sorry, Tone.
No, you're all right, mate.
All right, then let's get this on.
A little bit
let's
of
get
chilli,
that cucumber soup in here.
Chili flakes
right, you said you wanted some yoghurt or something like that in there?
Yeah, a bit of yoghurt, bit of mint.
OK, what about this question? We've got one from Nancy Drake from Devon. Some people recommend that eggs are kept in the fridge. Some say it is perfectly OK to keep them in a bowl on the kitchen worktop. So, can you tell me which is the best way to store eggs? How do you store your eggs, Gino? Gino, how do you store your eggs?
I'm here.
How do you store your eggs?
Usually, no, not usually. I always put them in the fridge. But the reason why is because the fridge always comes with the egg holder.
Yeah. Egg holder?
If it comes with the egg holder, put it in the fridge, you see.
The egg holder.
Oh, lovely, lovely. OK, what about you then, Toad?
I don't have an egg holder in my fridge, or a egg holder.
Yeah.
And so I keep mine, actually, and I've got a side of the kitchen, well, it's not massive, my kitchen, but there is a side of it that's doesn't get too hot.
All right, then.
So I just store them in the box that they come in.
OK, if you think about it, I can't remember... What was the lady's name? There we are.
Edwina.
Nancy, if you think about it, Nancy, when you go to the supermarkets, they don't store their eggs, or even some of the delis, they don't store their eggs in the refrigerator unit. It's out there, so keep them in a cool place. Traditionally, we keep them in an old larder where you had an air brick in there. That's the perfect place to keep them, but not put them in the fridge, because actually all the flavours, like if you've got a bit of raw onion or cheese, that permeates and they take on all those kind of smells and stuff like that. It will affect the quality of your egg, all right? Now, Tony, what do you want? You want yoghurt in there? What else?
Yeah,
Chef? Lemon juice?
Lemon juice.
Do you want a bit
mint,
of chilli? Huh?
Mint.
Mint. Touch of chilli and a bit of mint. There you go. OK, really fine.
This salad is for sharing.
OK, let's take that prawns there off the grill. All right. I'll just pop that on there. There we are. How's your prawn toast coming there, Gino?
They're beautiful.
OK, tell us how you're finishing that off.
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm doing a cucumber with mint, a little bit of olive oil and lemon juice, just to put them on top. I think it's nice and fresh, because, you know, whenever you have seafood or fish, you want something fresh to go through.
A bit of cucumber, a bit
And
of
so
carrot.
I'm going to put that on
I'm
top.
going to whack all that in there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, my apologies, Gino. I'm just talking to Tony. Carry on.
It's OK. So, yeah, enough. I'm just going to put a little bit of mint and cucumber on top just to make it fresh. And now I'm going to do some deep-fried... Oddio, cantante.
OK, 1 minute to go. Mint, fresh mint, here we are. A little bit of fresh mint going in there too. Right. Bit of salt, bit of pepper. You ready for this, Tone?
Yeah.
OK, really going here
Fantastico!
now. Yeah, Gino. There we are. OK, let's fly out. How's the... What's that? That's
Beautiful.
Is it... There we are, one beautiful chilled cucumber soup there. All right, what else? Let's get that broth over there. We've got the prawns going there. Right, 20 seconds to go now, Tone. Anything else that we've got here?
Well, I think we should sprinkle a bit of chilli and put
10,
oil on it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop cooking!
Well done, mate.
A little bit of mint. Nice and on the top there. How about that? You happy with that, Tone? Thank you very much
happy with
indeed,
that.
Gino.
Thanks, Gino.
Brilliant. OK, now, what about a name, please, Tony? Tell us about this.
Oh, skew you trying a kid. You must think I was prawn yesterday.
That's very good. That is quite clever. All right, tell us what you did here, Tony.
OK, well, I made the salad here. So soaked the noodles, then I cooked them a little bit because they didn't quite soften up enough soaking them from a kettle, from a boiled water.
Yeah.
But I cooked them a little bit more, and I shredded up some cucumber and carrot and shredded some spring onion, mixed that through, some fresh lime, just took the zest off and then just chopped it up. We put some chilies in there, some sesame oil, some soy sauce.
You gonna try a bit,
obviously,
Gino?
the prawns we sautéed off. It should be really, really refreshing.
Right,
When you eat
beautiful
it.
and citrusy.
Lots of Thai flavours. There's coriander, mint, and basil in there as well. Herbs to go through.
Good?
Yeah, is that good?
Fantastico.
Yeah, fantastico. OK. And all the other ideas, ladies and gentlemen, all you have to do is go to CFAX or indeed check out our website. That's bbc.co.uk/food. From all of us here, until next time on Ready, Steady, Cook, have a lovely afternoon. See you soon.